We were undiscovered, didn't care for one another, you and I.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me for this video. We are going to be in Arielle and Rudy's household. I absolutely love them and I'm so excited to play in their household. Also, I have a few mods that I've been wanting to try out, so we're going to check those out in this part. And I also did add a Mother's Day holiday in my game, so we're going to be celebrating that with Arielle. And another thing, I did get a new microphone, so that is why I'm sounding a little bit different. I'm still kind of getting used to it and adjusting settings in my computer, so hopefully it sounds okay. I'm not too sure just yet. But yeah, starting out, we got a call from the school about Andrew, and I guess he was eating a sandwich in the bathroom, and I thought Arielle was like kind of having a sense of humor today, so she said that was excellent time management. But the mods that I'm wanting to show off in this part is this like ironing board, which is so cool and it really adds on to the whole laundry system we have. So I brought her over to kind of work on some laundry, and it also comes with this laundry detergent that you can put on top of the, washer or dryer. I will definitely link this down below. It's like home and lawn care. It's like a little pack or however, but this is the ironing system. And then there's also a lawnmower, which unfortunately we don't get to see in this part just because none of the grass grows in the time that I film this. I definitely think this is going to be something that I use pretty often because I've always wanted my Sims to be able to mow their own lawn. So I think that's going to be a lot of fun to check out when we can. But Arielle starts ironing the clothes that she's wearing, which I wasn't expecting her to change into a towel, but she did. So she ironed her outfit for the day. And yeah, starting out for the day, she's just doing some chores and just hanging out around the house. I do have her invite Leah over a little bit later, so I thought that was super nice. And she makes a peach cobbler to enjoy with her family. In my game, it is the end of spring, so I think the lawnmower is perfect time for the summer when the lawn, or the grass grows a lot quicker and they'll really have to keep up with it. So I can't wait for like a summer day when Rudy's out mowing the yard and the rest of the family are just like, doing different summer activities and all that. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I don't know what it is about like really enjoying seeing my Sims do their chores in the game, like doing laundry, vacuuming, mowing the yard. I just think it's so funny that kind of gameplay makes me so happy. But I do have Arielle come over and she's gonna make some sweet tea. Or iced tea, but I thought tea was perfect with their peach cobbler. It just seems like a very southern meal for them, like a little snack in the middle of the day. So they enjoy that. It is a little bit cloudy today, however, it is very, very hot. So they're dressed pretty cool and they're just enjoying a nice day together. I thought it was sweet that Arielle could have some time with her mom. And they do come outside to enjoy their peach cobbler and just catch up a little bit. The kids are going to be coming home soon though. And Aiden wanted to invite over Ash, which I thought was a super great idea because they're nephews, they're cousins, so they should get along pretty well. And Ash is an only child, so I think he really enjoys coming over to hang out with his other cousins. But Andrew invited over his friend Paige, which I thought was really interesting. Normally he invites over Naomi, so there was a little bit of drama there. I was kind of confused why he invited Paige over, but I was wondering if maybe she was supposed to help him with some homework or something. So I do have them do a little homework later on. But Andrew is in another phase of his. He's very sad today. He wants to wear black and he's going up to his bedroom to cry it out. Oh, and here I am actually creating a holiday. So since Mother's Day is coming up in real life, I thought it would be perfect to put it in my game as well, especially because it's the end of spring in my game, and I just thought it would be nice. Arielle deserves to be, celebrated and given some like extra special attention to. For the holiday, I decided to put these like red high heels as the icon. I thought that was perfect. And then I have baking, drinking nectar, giving gifts, and giving flowers. So I thought that was a really nice Mother's Day, and they will celebrate that tomorrow, which is going to be really fun. But yeah, Andrew's going up into his bed to cry. Aiden came down to hang out with Ash. Also, Aiden is making a gift for his mom tomorrow. So he starts out making this like Love Day one, which I don't think is a good gift. So then he makes some flowers a little bit later. However, Ash was in quite a mood and he was being really mean to Aiden. So I wanted to make sure Arielle came over to, punish him. So she comes over to kind of tell him not to be mean. And I thought that was good of her. You know, she is his aunt. And of course, Arielle doesn't want, her son to be talked to like that. So she comes over and she also tries to calm his emotions and kind of give him some help. So that was really nice. I think that was good for Ash. I think Arielle's such a good mom, and I know she does a lot of that kind of stuff for her own boys. So I thought it was nice she could do that for Ash as well. And then Arielle wanted to make chicken, I forget the name, it's like sambatica or something, I don't know, I know I'm totally saying it wrong, but it's some kind of chicken dish, and they didn't have quite the ingredients they needed, so she makes an order for a delivery, and she's gonna make something for dinner. So it was a wish she had, and I thought that was perfect, since I didn't know what they wanted to make for dinner, and she just wanted to go ahead and make that, so that worked out great. Rudy came home, he was stressed, he was tense, so I just had him go swim in the pool. I didn't know what else to do for him. And Leah was kind of helping Andrew with his homework, but also kind of rocking out to the metal music he had in his room too, so that was pretty funny. Poor Andrew, he was so sad in this part. Maybe Naomi was kind of like mean to him at school, or like kind of didn't want to spend some time with him or something, and so that made him really sad. And then maybe to retaliate, he invited Paige over. I didn't really think too much about it at the time, but maybe something like that was going on. I don't know. Preteens and all their drama, it's hard to keep up with. Yeah, him and Paige, they just kind of hung out. He was trying to do his homework. I think he did get it done, which was great. Oh my gosh, and then when I came down to check on Arielle cooking dinner, Rudy was giving her this look, and he was wanting to embrace her, so I thought he was feeling very flirty and wanted to spend some time with his wife. So I think they get to do that later on, but Aiden works on some homework a little later. He got his cards done, so I went ahead and put that in his inventory. And Arielle came to check on Andrew and make sure like nothing was going on in his bedroom. Paige left pretty quick after that. And yeah, they were having just a little chat. I think Andrew got a little moody and was mean to her. Can't remember exactly why. So he was acting kind of tough. Maybe she was like trying to talk about his emotions and he didn't really feel like it. So he was kind of mean, and then she ends up giving him a timeout, which I think is kind of old for him, or like kind of a young punishment for him. But I think it worked pretty well, and I don't think she wanted to like fully ground him just for that. So that worked out. He had a little timeout in his room to think about his actions and his choices. But yeah, the rest of the night they just kind of have a typical family night. Andrew is still sad and in kind of a mood, but he finished his homework, he has some dinner, and he heads to bed. I think he does stay up and play a little bit of video games, and then Aiden finishes homework and probably some extra credit too, and then goes to bed as well. Arielle and Rudy get to spend some time together and be a little romantic since he wanted to, and they end up woohooing for the night. And yeah, they all get to bed and get ready for the next day. So it's the next day, it is Mother's Day. I ended up having it like a no work, no school day. However, I do send the kids off to school anyway. But Rudy does have the day off, so he gets to really celebrate with Arielle. I feel bad Arielle starts out the day like finishing up some laundry, which I don't think she should be doing like any chores on Mother's Day, but she ends up doing some laundry and just working around the house a little bit before they head out. I really wanted Rudy to mow in this part because I thought that would be nice, that he wants to get the yard all, nice for the summer and also nice for Mother's Day. because I think Arielle would really appreciate that. But like I said, none of the grass grew in the time that I played, so we'll just have to check that out a little bit later. But eventually I get Arielle to come over and take out the dry clothes and go ahead and iron those. This ironing animation is actually amazing. Like, I love how it opens up and slides down and she irons and the little pile of clothes kind of grows as she irons more and more. Just really well made, and I think it's a great addition. Also, like, Rudy wears really nice like button-up shirts and slacks to work, and of course Arielle also dresses up too, so I think it makes sense that they would kind of iron, you know, occasionally for their careers. But the boys eventually go to school and Arielle and Rudy head out for Mother's Day. I hadn't taken them to Tartosa yet, so I thought that would be perfect. So they come here to this wine bar that I put in my game, and they have a little bit of nectar since that was one of the like traditions they wanted to do on the holiday. So yeah, they just have a nice little time and kind of be romantic and drink some nectar and get to visit a new place that they haven't been to before.
What's up? Yibs, yibs, yibs. Yip, yip, zagu.
So after they had some nectar, they came over to the beach, and I realized that there was a rainbow, and it was so beautiful. It had been a little rainy earlier in the day, and then the sun was starting to come out, so it was just like such a pretty scene to have the rainbow and all the bright colored like houses or shops over there. But yeah, they come over to the beach and they dig into the sand and get some of the messages in bottles. Or messages in bottles, I don't even know. I just think it's so romantic to have these little bottles. I think they look really nice too. I think it'd be kind of nice to decorate with them actually. But yeah, they just dig up a few and kind of finish out their date over here. I also have them draw a heart in the sand together, but I'm not really crazy about that interaction. I mean, I think it is a cute little like heart in the sand, but I don't like that they don't really draw it together. I mean, the other sim just kind of stands there and looks around, so I don't know. I think that interaction could be a little bit cuter, but they still had a nice time, and I eventually end their date, and then I do want to get Arielle some flowers since that's another thing they want to do on their holiday. So I bring Rudy over to the little flower stand, and that was perfect. So I think we end up buying a bluebell, and he gives that to her. I do wish this flower stand also sold flower arrangements. I think that would be really, really nice, because then you could take it home and decorate with it, and it's a little bit nicer than just giving one single flower, I feel like. But they do that, and then they end up heading on home. And once they get home, the boys are already there. Andrew's just watching some TV, and then I have Aiden come in and give his gift. I think he worked so hard on it, his little like flower cards, Mother's Day cards or whatever. So he comes over to give that to her. I did have Rudy go ahead and start making dinner since you know, Arielle probably doesn't need to be making dinner on Mother's Day, and Rudy can do it for the family. I think he ended up making like shrimp tempura skewers or something like that. They looked really good. It's with the Granny's Cookbook mod I have, so he's out there grilling those. And I miss it, but Aiden does give his gift to Arielle, and she loved it, so that was really sweet. And then for Andrew, I was trying to figure out what to kind of give Arielle from Andrew, and I decided to go ahead and have him bake something for her. Like, he wanted to go and bake dessert, so he's making some sugar cookies, and I thought that would be a sweet gift to give her. However, he does start a fire, so that was kind of stressful, and Arielle comes over and puts it out. They do it together. It's kind of cute. It's kind of a bonding moment, I guess. But luckily, they're all safe. Everything's fine. They don't get the cookies, which kind of sucks, but that's okay. I think Andrew eventually just gives her another flower or something later on. But they all sit down to have a nice dinner. Rudy goes ahead and serves some nectar. Maybe they bought an extra bottle of nectar at the wine bar and brought it home, and that's what they're drinking for their dinner. Yeah, they have a nice little dinner, and then Andrew does give her a gift. It is a monarch butterfly because he had that in his inventory, and I was kind of curious if she'd like it. She ends up liking it, I think she likes it. A little later, I invite over Piper just so they could become best friends since he needs to do that for his aspiration. So that was a cute little moment. I think they're pretty close since they're both, you know, kind of younger in the family. And then this was so fun, but Arielle was out playing basketball with Andrew, and I thought that it would be cool if she kind of challenged him to I think it was a hoops competition. So yeah, Andrew ends up losing the hoops competition, which was so funny. And then Arielle comes inside, and I put on a little mask for her. I wanted her to take a bath, but the water shut-off day was happening, so I think she takes a bath later on, but for now she just got her face mask on. And then, to my surprise, Naomi comes over. I'm not sure, she just kind of showed up. But I end up giving her another flower, which I forgot that she doesn't like them. But yeah, Andrew gives her a flower. She's not too thrilled about it. So their romance bar is kind of like dwindling. But yeah, they spend a little time just chatting. I can't wait to get the first crush add-on for the preteen pack. I say that every part that I play with them, but I'm just really looking forward to it. I think it is in early access right now, and it has like a little bit, like a few features with it. So I'm interested in checking that out soon. But that is going to be it for this part. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I had so much fun making it for you. It was so nice to see Arielle have an extra special day and get some extra attention from her family. Thank you guys so much for being here and for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful day. I will see you all very, very soon. Bye!